Okay guys, welcome to a new weekly vlog of trying to finish books I'm in the middle of. Because there's a lot. But we have gotten better because I feel like when we started we were in the middle of like 13. So we've done some damage. We've read 5. And how many we have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, and we've read 5. So when we started we had 14 books we were in the middle of. So we started with 14 and now we're in the middle of 9. So we've read 5 books. This is our 4th week. Is it? Yeah, this is our 4th week because we started in the 1st week of November. So this is our 4th week of doing this and hopefully we can get some stuff done. So the books that I'm in the middle of, for those who haven't seen the other ones, is the first one is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. Then we have Immortal Dark by Tigest Girma. I could be pronouncing it completely wrong. I'm sorry if you hear the dogs. I have The Unabridged Journals of Sylvia Plath. Obviously by Sylvia Plath because she wrote her journal. Then I have My Dark Romeo by Parker S. Huntington and L.J. Shen. Then we have The Iliad by Homer, translated by Emily Wilson. Then we have Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. Then we have Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. I'm assuming it's Kaylee, not Kylie, but it could be. Then we have All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. And lastly, we have The Complete Tales of Winnie the Pooh by A.A. Milne. Anyway, so for this one, I am on page 56. Honestly, this one I could sit down and finish it, obviously, in a day. I just have to sit down and do it, which I haven't. And then we have In All the Light We Cannot See. We're only like page 19, so we have a bit to go in this one. Yeah. So The Unabridged Journals of Sylvia Plath is on here, but it's not a book that I'm trying to finish in this challenge. Like I said in my previous videos, I'm on page 74. But this is a chunky book, and this is a very hard-hitting book because it is her journals, and she was depressed. She did commit. So that's not one that I'm trying to like get out of my TBR. I mean, I'm like currently reading anytime soon. But I did make some progress in it, so if I do keep making progress, I will let you guys know. But it's not a book that I'm like, I need to finish right now. Okay. Then we have Phantasma, and I am on page 213. So almost halfway, not halfway yet, but almost halfway. Hopefully, maybe this week we can get to a little bit, at least over halfway of it. But we're gonna see. It's a very busy week. Then we have Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. Ignore my computer. And we're only on page 24. Anyway, I digress. Then we have My Immortal Dark, and I am on page 9. Page 9. But it is on here because I did already start it. Then we have The Iliad, which is also one that I'm not trying to finish right now, but if I do make progress, like if I read one more book or something like that, I will let you guys know. I'm on book 3, which is page 57 of The Iliad, and there's 25 books. Like I said, I do not want to rush through this, and I want to buddy read it with my boyfriend. He's about to reach book 3, or did he just reach book 3? He just reached book 3, so now we can read it together. And then we have My Dark Romeo, and in this one I'm on page 14. And then lastly, One Dark Window, which I am on page 297. I was listening to it yesterday while doing my puzzle. So we're almost done with it. We have less than 100 pages, just a little bit less. It's like 90 something. So I am planning on finishing it today. Today. It needs to be done. It needs to be. So we're going to try our best to finish it today. And then we are going to start Immortal Dark. I was going to start Immortal Dark yesterday, Immortal Dark yesterday, but the audiobook didn't want to start playing, so I started One Dark Window because I did finish House of Salt and Sorrows yesterday. So yeah, we're gonna do this one as the audiobook right after One Dark Window if the audiobook decides to work, which I'm hoping it does. So hopefully we finish One Dark Window and then we can read Immortal Dark and hopefully have both of these finished. This one we're gonna finish today for sure, but hopefully we can finish this one also by the end of the week and have a little bit more progress made in maybe Phantasma and maybe Winnie the Pooh. So if I can finish those two, we would have 7 books, and 2 of those, which is the Iliad and the Unabridged Journals of Sylvia Plath, I'm not going to finish during this challenge. So we'd only have to really target the other 5 books. So that's going to be my goal, to pick up and read those rather than the Iliad and the Unabridged Journals. But if I'm feeling those books, then I'm going to pick up and read those books because I am very much a mood reader. So right now I'm struggling pushing myself to finish these books. But so far with One Dark Window, it's just giving me very much 3-star vibes. The story, I guess, hasn't connected with me like it has with the people that have given it 5 stars. But even from the beginning, when I was at first physically reading it, it was just not it for me. So I was like, let me pick up the audiobook, see if I can get through it. Obviously with the audiobook, I've been getting through it. But to me, it feels very much 3 stars. I don't see where people are coming from. And that also happened to me with ACOTAR. I didn't see where people were coming from. Will I get the second book? Maybe. Depends on what happens at the end of this. If it's like at least a little bit intriguing, we'll read the second book. If not, then my journey ends with One Dark Window. And that's really sad because I really wanted the special editions that came out that were so stunning. But yes, so we're gonna try to finish One Dark Window today. Like I said, we're gonna try to finish One Dark Window today before... Anyway, so we're gonna go first to Chili's and then watch Wicked. I know I'm gonna get home late. So yeah. And I'm leaving my house by like 5:30. 5 something, you know, before 6. So yeah. My goal is to finish it before I leave. So yeah. We're gonna try to finish that before then, and then I'll do the rest. And I'm gonna let you guys go. I was gonna talk about how... Oh, I also bought this for matcha, and I realized my mom threw away my matcha. So I couldn't make matcha, so I just ordered matcha from Amazon. One that's good for lattes. And it doesn't get here until Wednesday, sadly, so if I want matcha, I have to go buy matcha. But we're gonna try to finish that today. Once I finish this, I'll let you guys know. And so on and so forth. As I was saying before my mother rudely interrupted me, maybe if I would have physically read it, but I also couldn't get into it physically. So I think it's just a very 3-star book for me, and I don't feel like picking up the second book, Two Twisted Crowns. So at least we read it, we finished it, and now we only have 8 books that we're in the middle of. So realistically 6, because the other 2 we're not really gonna finish, but they're on there just in case I make some progress in them. And this is my Colosseum bookmark from when I went to the Colosseum. But at least we're getting through our books. We're getting through them, so I'll let you guys know if I make progress at any point today with Immortal Dark. And yeah, we'll just keep you guys updated. Okay, I am going to get dressed now, but I wanted to do a little update. I read some more of Winnie the Pooh. I read like 56 pages. I'm on page 108. So according to Goodreads, a third of the way through the book. So we've read this much. So I'm probably gonna slowly be reading it this week to see if we can accomplish finishing this one. And I was gonna have Immortal Dark be one of the ones I finished this week, but it wasn't working, so I had to return it to Libby, and then now I have him on a wait list, so it might not be Immortal Dark. I do want to see if I find My Dark Romeo and Things We Never Got Over on audiobook. It's not on Libby or Hoopla. I'm not gonna pay for it on Audible, so I'm gonna see if I find it either on Spotify or something, so that I can listen to it. And yeah, So that's my goal then, to finish one of these two, or possibly both of them. How many pages do these have? This one has 360 pages basically. This one feels a little bit chunkier. Wow, this one's in the 500s. This one has 550. So I'm gonna see which one I find and try to finish these. If I could finish these 3, that would be great. I don't think I'm gonna finish 3. I'm probably gonna finish one more of these and try to finish Winnie the Pooh. We're gonna see what happens. Now I'm gonna go get ready to go to Chili's and go see Wicked for Good. And like I said, if there's any update, I'll let you guys know. I'm enjoying Winnie the Pooh. It's basically the episodes, so I'm just envisioning the episodes in my head. But I do realize now, as like an adult reading it, that like they were kind of mean to Eeyore. Like, it was his birthday and nobody remembered. Like, that's so rude. But yeah, anyway. Hello, hi, welcome. I have not read anything at all whatsoever. Like, why does my whole hair look white? Like I said, I haven't read jack a diddly squat, but I did make myself a matcha in this one. I bought a new matcha, and honestly I feel like I have to put like 30 pounds of matcha in such a little thing for it to even taste like matcha, so that's kind of upsetting. So I would not be repurchasing that matcha. I bought latte grade matcha rather than ceremonial this time, just to see if like latte grade was like better, because I make lattes with it, I don't just drink it. But I'm gonna continue to buy ceremonial grade because it's stronger, the taste. So yeah, but we did make our little gingerbread bear matcha. Super exciting. And then I got some new Ohuhus. These are water-based ones so that I can color in my doodle planner from Amanda Rach Lee. I did already start filling it out, like the overview of 2026, my goals and stuff. And then I started doing the January spread, which is like quilts. I still haven't finished because I do have to do the quilts on every page. But we're almost done. We're only missing the polka dot one and the stripe one. And then we're done with the January spreads. So maybe I do that today. Maybe I'll listen to my audiobook while I do that. But for some reason, I keep getting the audiobook for Immortal Dark, and it keeps not working. I don't understand why. So the other audiobook that I have is A Light We Cannot See. But I feel like that's such a heavy book that I would rather physically read. So I'm just trying to see where I'm at right now, what we're gonna do. Also, my mom went to the Amazon store, like return store, and she found me these two. It was $2 for these 2 packs that each bring how many tabs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 for $1 is insane. Love to see it. I do cut it into 2s and usually just do the 2 that I get together and match it to my book. I haven't really been annotating like full on anymore, so I just cut them all up and put them like here. I'm gonna need another one of these cups. I think I'm gonna empty another one that I have here to be able to use it. Yeah, we're gonna transfer all of this to this one. I don't even know what that is. And we will fill this one up now with these. So I'm gonna try to listen. I was gonna watch Smallville. I watched Stranger Things. Oh my god, it was so good. I can't believe we had to wait to December. But anyway, so I'm probably gonna see if I can put on an audiobook, see which one I put on, and just cut these and probably finish coloring this. I do have to do some stuff for work. I have to buy some stuff, and then for some reason they decided they want 2nd grade teachers to do the project for the students, so I'm doing the walking rainbow. So I have to get the poster board and do all of that. Anyway, I digress. It wouldn't take me that long, TBH, but I still have to do it. Do you know what I mean? So whatever, we're gonna do that. But I have to go buy the stuff, so I'll probably go in a little bit, and then later I'm going with my boyfriend to the beach. I'm gonna try to record while I'm at the beach. We're probably either gonna color or read or both. We usually go to the beach and spend like a really long time just coloring, and like sometimes we buy like little experiment kits from like Five Below or like Barnes and Noble and just do some experiments at the beach. It's not experiments that are bad that would damage the beach. It's like growing a plant, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited to do that later, but right now it's 12:41. I guess we'll try to listen to some of the audiobook because I listened to a little bit of All the Light We Cannot See. We are at page 32, so not very far into it at all. This book is, I think, over 400 pages. Over 500 pages. It's 530 pages. So I still have, I'm at page 32. I have almost 500 pages left. 498 if we want to be exact. So we have a lot to read. But like I said, this is a Pulitzer Prize winner, and I feel like I'm not going to get everything I want to get from it if I don't physically read it. So that's why I don't want to listen to this audiobook. But for some mother flippin' reason, Immortal Dark does not want to work. It just doesn't. Every time I try, it just doesn't work. How do you call this? Let me see. Let's try together to see if it works. Maybe it works with your good luck, because with mine, it's not working.
1.
Okay, but I'm in chapter 2. Let's see.
Recorded video, May 10th, 2017.
It worked. Thank you guys for the good luck. So we're gonna start listening to Immortal Dark. We're only quite literally in page 9. Page 9, which is chapter 2. So we're gonna try to listen to it while we do this and just see what happens. Okay, so I am doing 75 books, so I did a 45-minute sprint. So I listened to my audiobook for 45 minutes, and we reached chapter 12, which is page 54, which is good because that means we're getting into her. I'm obviously not gonna finish this weekend because it is over 400 pages and it is Saturday, and I usually finish the videos on Sunday, but at least we could get a good chunk into this. That'd be good. I cut up all of the tabs. You guys saw a clip of me cutting some, and I'm almost done with the spread. I finished this one and this one, and now I just need to do like in the habit tracker and in like the actual like weekly spreads, just the polka dots and the stripes. So it shouldn't take long, but I am leaving now, so I'll probably do it just when I get back. Not too bad. And then also I had bought some of the little golden books. I do want to start a collection of them just for myself because it reminds me of my childhood and how fun reading is as a kid, but also eventually in the future when I have kids, but also for my nieces and nephew to use when they do come over. So I bought Beauty and the Beast because it's my favorite princess, but it's also my niece's Abigail's favorite princess, so we had to get it. Then I got Snow White because she's one of my favorite princesses. My 3 favorite princesses are Belle, Snow White, and Cinderella. They didn't have Cinderella, so I couldn't get Cinderella. And then I got Sleeping Beauty because I do love Sleeping Beauty, but this is also Emma, my niece's Emma's favorite princess, so I decided I wanted to have it just in case she wants to read it. And then I got Tiana's Bayou Adventure because this is one of my favorite rides that I always do at Disney with my boyfriend. Every time we go, we do it at night. We love doing it at night because it looks so beautiful, all lit up and everything. It literally looks like this at night. So I decided to get these because they were buy one get one 50% off. So I bought all 4 for like $16 when they're normally $6, so it wasn't bad. And I'm excited to have my little golden books, just, you know, to do the damn thing. And that's it. Those are the books that we got. And then I'll keep you guys updated. I just found the bag with that, so that's why. But yeah, I still have yet to finish my matcha. But we're gonna go now to buy the stuff that I need for work, and then we'll probably go to the beach later. And for my second 45-minute sprint for 75 books, I think I'm probably gonna read the Iliad, like at least book 3, and if anything start book 4 with my boyfriend at the beach when we go, and that's it. And then probably the rest of the time I'll just color, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do. yesterday quickly. I'm doing 75 booked. So I went yesterday to Target and they had the buy two get one free. And I didn't buy any books. Even though I wanted to buy Quicksilver and Brimstone or whatever it's called. And then get a free book. I didn't. Because I'm on the book buying ban. I wanted to, but I didn't. But I have made progress on Immortal Dark. And so far this has been my least favorite book in this whole like reading, like finishing books I'm in the middle of. And I will insert the clip of how the beach was yesterday. I cannot take out my book to read. When we got there, it stormed on us. We had to build the tent, and as we were building the tent, it stormed on us. Then we were inside of the tent. The water was seeping in because it's just one of those $30 tents that's just for the beach, not for the rain, not like an actual like tent. So we were getting soaked. So then there was too much wind, and the water was spitting on us. So we didn't take out our books because we didn't want them to get wet. So we packed everything because the storm was coming. The storm never really came, but then we just sat at the beach and walked the beach without any books or anything, just in case we had to like run for our lives. It was just us getting wet and not having to like remove a tent and do all these things. So we didn't. So for both of my 45-minute sessions yesterday, I read Immortal Dark, then I read some more at night, and then this morning I read the 45 minutes, and then I'm on my second 45-minute sprint. I'm gonna get it done now during the day. I have 18 minutes left, and so far we're on chapter 45, which is page 239. I hope to get with this sprint hopefully to chapter 48, but I'm hoping to finish the book today. I'm hoping. Does that mean it's gonna happen? No. But I'm hoping to finish it today, see if I can just push through it. I'm gonna go to my boyfriend's house. I'm gonna try to color, and hopefully there I can listen to some more of it. While my boyfriend comes to pick me up, I'm going to finish my spread because I haven't been able to finish it, but I'm so close to finishing it. And I did want to have it ready already for January, just because I know that once the year starts moving, it does get harder to do the spreads. So I did want to have it ready, and probably during winter break, since I am a teacher and I have those 2 weeks off, I'll probably try coloring in February just to do it with time, because when I don't do it with enough time, I feel like I don't end up coloring it sometimes, and I have less time now in my hands than I used to back then. And I feel like this last year it's been a lot. So I really didn't color in my doodle planner, and that made me sad. So I was like, this year I want to make a habit of actually having it colored in to make me want to use it more. So that's why I'm trying to finish it now. I could honestly finish it before he picks me up. It's not a lot. And she used to have this as like a mood tracker. I think I'm gonna call it my anxiety tracker, just to see on the days that it's like really bad and which one's not. But with the mood, it could be that you're sad or you're happy or whatever, but I want to see how much anxiety I experience on the daily, like how bad it is on the scale. I'll probably not put like smiley faces. I'll put it on a scale from like 1 through 5 and see just like how that goes. Do you know what I mean? So that's probably what I'm gonna do now. Just finish that and listen to the audiobook, and then when I get there, I'm probably gonna try to color today. Maybe not right away, but I'm gonna see if I can finish my audiobook today. So I'm maybe gonna take my headphones, because I know it drives him crazy listening to my audiobook because I listen to it so fast and he's like, so I'll probably have him game and then I'll color and do this so that I can hopefully finish Immortal Dark today, because honestly I don't like it and I just want to get it over with. Sorry. Like, I thought I wasn't gonna like House of Salt and Sorrows, and I like it way more than this one. And it's so much easier to focus. I feel like I cannot focus on this book for some reason. But we're gonna try to get back into it right now. I have all of my crayons here. All my crayons, my markers, and we're gonna do this shebang. Actually, why don't we lower it so you guys can see me doing it? There we go. That's always nice. So to quickly end off the vlog, I did finish Immortal Dark. I just left it at my boyfriend's house because I left quickly to come home because my nieces and nephew came over. One of them is right there coloring. Ignore the mess. We are redecorating the whole house and the air broke and we're fixing it. It's been a lot. So that's why I'm in here with the other air, because the air out there is not working. And you could hear it, but this is trying to feed some air in there. So sorry. But I did finish the book. I gave it 1, maybe 1.5 stars. I honestly feel like I couldn't focus in it. Like I had to keep telling myself like pay attention. I was just out of it, and I feel like the story just didn't capture me. Maybe for other people, like they loved it. I personally did not really enjoy it or care for it, and that's okay. You know, we all have our opinions, and that's fine. So that's the last thing we read this week, and that's probably all we're gonna finish. There's no way in HELL but we're gonna finish anything else. But for tomorrow, I decided to get Spotify Premium, and they had 4 months for free, and I've never done it. So I'm going to be reading tomorrow Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. I'm gonna start it on audiobook and on Spotify, because they don't have it on Libby or Hoopla, and I don't want to pay for like a subscription to have it. So they have it there, so I'm gonna read it. Let's say we're gonna start it. I hope to finish this one next week. And then I'm trying to find my Dark Romeo, but I can't find it anywhere other than in German, and your girl does not know German, so I can't. So this one's gonna have to be a physical read, and I really don't, like, I'm not in the mood to read it, but I do want to finish it. So now I have for physical reads, I have this one, this one, this one. This one, I want to read it physically, but I don't know. I might have to switch to Phantasma in like audiobook form maybe to see if I can do that. And then we have this one that's physical, and the Iliad, which is also my boyfriend's house. So we have 7 books that we're currently in the middle of now, and like I said, if I want to do this one physically, then I do have to switch on Phantasma and finish it through audiobook. But this one and the Iliad are ones that I'm not gonna be switching at all. But yeah, we're just gonna see what happens. I think I'm gonna request, just in case he's anyway, the Phantasma audiobook. See if I get it, because I do want to finish all of those except for the Iliad and the Unabridged Journals of Sylvia Plath by the end of December. So yeah, so that's the goal, to do that and just try to get through the month. So we have 4 more of these coming. It takes me all the way up to the end of December. We'll see. Hopefully tomorrow's literally December 1st. Hopefully next week I can finish at least Things We Never Got Over, and probably Winnie the Pooh, and that'll bring us 2 down from our goal of 5, which, like I said, our goal is 5. Hopefully we could finish this soon, because I want to finish this soon already. I forgot to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know any other videos you guys would like to see soon. So cute, love it. To show you the colors she's using. You're done? Okay, say bye.
Bye.
I didn't get it. Say it again.
Have a good day.
There you go.
And